Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I am making some veggie balls, some eggplant parmesan style but with no cheese, some pasta, and some sauteed zucchini and tomatoes because I had those in the refrigerator that needed to get used up. With these veggie balls, these are actually fresh, not frozen. I found these at my local Stop and Shop. They were on sale for $2.99, so I picked these up. They are gluten-free, and so they work well for a quick dinner. I like to get a little browning on those first before I put them into the oven. It just helps to make them the texture a little bit better. And then I just followed the package directions. I think they were in the oven for about 15 minutes. Then I'm going to get my breading station set up for the eggplant. So you can see on the plate there I have already made the eggplant into rounds. Some people like theirs long ways. I like mine in rounds, so that's how we're having them. This will be a dry, wet, dry breading station here. So the first dry ingredients will be flour and cornstarch with some seasoning. The wet ingredients, which you just saw me make, is oat milk and some cornstarch whipped together. And then the third station will be cornmeal as well as some homemade breadcrumbs that you'll see me make in a minute. Now, gluten-free breadcrumbs are available. I had some crackers in the cabinet that needed to get used up because they were kind of getting a little stale. So I went ahead and got those out of the cabinet, threw those into my food processor, and made up some breadcrumbs. Now I'm seasoning up my dry ingredients. The recipe doesn't call for this, but I've always heard that your dry ingredients don't come seasoned themselves, so if you want your food to taste good, you have to season those up as well. I'm just using a little basil, dried oregano, a little salt, and some garlic powder. Obviously, you guys put in whatever works for you. You could use Italian seasoning, you could use a little cayenne if you wanted to have a little spice to it, whatever you like in your house. Now I'm going to be breading up the eggplant one slice at a time. And I don't know if you guys have ever breaded anything, but you know that one hand that always gets all gloppy? So if you guys have any tricks to help me keep my hand from getting that way, I would love for you to comment down below. you get those all breaded up, you want to get a pan going with a little bit of oil. This is not a deep fried eggplant. This is a shallow fried, I'd say even less than a shallow fry, whatever that cooking term is, I don't know. But you're going to get those all cooked up in the pan. You're going to flip them over so that they're nice and browned on each side. This is standard operating procedure for making eggplant parmesan. The only part we're leaving out is coating it in cheese and putting it in the oven to get broiled. Now guys, I didn't video myself cooking pasta because that's pretty standard. You boil some water, you throw some pasta in there. In my family's case, I had to cook 2 different kinds of pasta, gluten-free for me and regular pasta for everyone else. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking in, watching my video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.